opportunity. At a time when the world is in the midst of a financial upheaval, the chance of a lifetime is underway for the people of Mindoro to make their dreams come true. From its Spanish origins of being named Mina de Oro, or a mine of gold, Mindoro today is on the brink of financial prosperity that can transform this island into a wholly independent economic region. For the richness of Mindoro's soil brings a new and unexpected opportunity to this resource-endowed island, and the chance has finally arrived to create wealth and long-lasting prosperity for every Mindoreño for generations to come. A company that intends to take advantage of technological advances in harnessing the bounties of nature now stands ready. Intex. From one of Europe's more affluent and most environmentally friendly nations that has successfully used and developed its natural resources to create financial wealth and independence, Intex is a Norwegian company that is in tune with maximizing the potentials of an untapped resource while maintaining the balance of the environment. Today, Intex has identified and pinpointed valuable large nickel deposits in Mindoro's topsoil. A precious element with worldwide demand that can help develop and provide Mindoro with new infrastructure facilities, massive employment opportunities, training, education, and livelihood support programs. Side by side with the people, Intex can provide a better life for every Mindoro resident by creating a true model mineral project for long-lasting development. Intex is truly offering what's best for Mindoro. B. Benefits to project stakeholders. E. Environmental stewardship. S. Social responsibility. And T. Transparency and governance. Coming from a nation that upholds some of the world's best practices in environmental protection, Intex's corporate governance is anchored on a policy of responsible and sustainable mining.
We at Intex believe that we have developed a systematic mining procedure such that the effects on the environment are truly minimal. Ang pagmina ay gagawin naming bloke-bloke. Mining will be conducted in small blocks, and each year, each block will be restored and replanted immediately after. We will also establish banks and levees, yung tinatawag na gabyon, for added protection. This project will truly benefit the Mindoreños even after operations have been completed.
Ayon po sa pinagkasunduan,
we have an agreement that in the event that mining operations commence in our area, they must leave our land in the same condition as they first found it. Yes, it won't exactly be the same, but it is important that they rehabilitate the mined area.
Yung kalikasan ay ibabalik din nila ng mahusay.
Yung kanilang gagawin ay
their task follows a process. It is not what we originally thought, that they would just dig up the mountain. What they will do is take out the topsoil in blocks, 50 to 100 hectares per year. It's clear to me that Intex will mine responsibly, that the process will not be harmful to people.
Since we will be employing 8,000 to 10,000 workers during the construction phase and 2,000 when the project starts to run, we will be constructing our own staff houses, medical facilities, and of course, training and workshops.
Malaki pong pagbabago sa dumating ang proyekto.
We saw big changes when the project came to us. For instance, my fellow Mangyans now have cell phones. Some of us now have a job, while others continue to grow crops through the community relations program of the Mindoro Nickel Project. We hope that the support continues while the project is ongoing, and that in accordance with the agreements that we have entered into, we will receive what is due us. starting from the first day of the project up to the final day. And hopefully, the support will be sustained thereafter.
Yan at sana manatili na't pag-suporta.
Sa nakikita ko ay napakarami.
In my view, we stand to gain much if this project is implemented properly. And as I see it, this will have a significant benefit for our local community. We should look at this project as an opportunity, not just for us, but also for the generations to come. In the event that we realize that this will be a beneficial project, that there are significant benefits, and that the risks are minimal, yet we fail to be united in pursuing this nickel project, or even give the project proponents an opportunity to explain how they intend to make this project materialize, then we will have truly failed to be of service to our country.
One of the major benefits of this project is that we will be producing our own power plant, which is carbon-free. And this is part of the process. The process will produce pressured steam that will produce 50 megawatts initially and 80 megawatts on the second stage. And this means with the present power situation in Mindoro, the Mindoranians do not worry that we will be giving them additional problem by using the power that they have now. That will not be the case. The process will also result to the production of ammonium sulfate, which means we will be building our own fertilizer plant and will produce about 140,000 tons per year, which is approximately the amount of fertilizer that the Philippine government is importing. And also, we have heard so many apprehensions that the project will destroy the water system. And since Mindoro is an agricultural land, this is indeed a real concern. But we assure the Mindoranians that we will not be using too much of their fresh water, but instead we will be pumping seawater or river water to be used in processing.
Sa pagkakaintindi ko, dahil nagkaroon na dito ng
an education seminar on responsible mining was conducted here. And as I understand it, if what they say is true, then it's okay with me.
Ay okay naman yun.
In the first place, we have already benefited from their programs. This school had not enjoyed potable water in 40 years. But when Intex set up a potable water system in our community, the school was among the first beneficiaries of the water system. Secondly, we were given books and materials that our school children now use.
Mga workbook at saka mga big books.
Para sa akin itong nickel mining project.
For me, the Mindoro nickel project will be a big help for the young, especially in our community, many of whom are unemployed. If the project pushes through, almost all of us will surely have a good job, and our future will be much brighter. And we won't need to find work in Manila, where salaries aren't much higher anyway.
Imagine the benefits that this life-changing opportunity will bring for Mindoro. Work for over 8,000 men and women during construction. 2,000 regular employees. Education and technology. Upgrade of infrastructure and transport facilities. Substantial tax revenues to the local government. And community development programs.
When I was invited to attend a mining education seminar, it became clear to me that not all mining is harmful. There is such a thing as responsible mining, and Intex intends to be a responsible mining company. There are now modern mining methods compared to the primitive and outdated procedures. I understand that these new methods are not harmful to humans and to the environment. And that's why I'm no longer afraid of mining.
Nawala yung takot ko sa pagmimina.
Sa exploration time pa lang, ay napakalaki ng
As early as the exploration phase, we have already benefited greatly from Intex. Apart from the jobs they have given us, they have initiated projects such as the electrification of our community. We now enjoy electric power, something that we did not have before. They have a team that is helping us to take care of the environment, with activities such as tree planting near riverbanks and in places that are prone to soil erosion. Above all, I have seen over time the pitiful conditions of our indigenous communities. From the time that Intex came, I have witnessed the significant improvement in their lives.
Napakalaki na ang pagbabago.
May kasabihan na
there is a saying, if you wish to give indigenous people an identity, give them the deed or title to their land. Based on that saying, we have assisted the Mangyans in securing their certificates of ancestral domain title. Now the Mangyans in our area have the deed to their land. One of the reasons for the Mangyans' fear of lowlanders entering into their ancestral lands is their strong belief that the lowlanders come to grab their land, taking advantage of the fact that they do not have legal land titles, even as land boundaries are not defined. All of this has now changed with the approval by the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples of the Mangyan Certificate of Ancestral Domain Title. All that remains to be done is to have this registered with the Bureau of Lands. As the CADT stands, it is proof of legal title.
Talagang titulo na yan.
Ang pinakang-lalong malaki kong pasalamat.
Our highest gratitude goes to you for helping us secure the certificates of ownership for our precious ancestral land.
Pagpapatitulo ng lupaing ninuno.
A new opportunity, an exciting prospect. The Mindoro Nickel Project is truly the chance of a lifetime to make everyone's dreams come true. Now is the time to work together and let this all be a reality. You and Intex. The best for Mindoro's tomorrow.